So we'll continue to try to stay on time. And today we don't have very many things to take a look at, but I want to welcome you, and it's good to see everybody again, and hope everybody's doing okay. At this time, is there any bills that people would like to introduce? Representative? Yes.
I request the committee accept the introduction of Bill RS 0497, an act concerning roads and highways designating a section of a highway and bridge for MIA POW remembrance.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Is it on behalf of anyone? Your bill? Okay. Is there any objections to this bill? Okay, any other bills to be? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning, committee. I'm Jim Carlskent, and on behalf of Representative Johnson and the VFW, I'd like to request introduction of RS 0524, prohibiting certain conduct and improper collection of veteran benefits fees.
Okay. Any objections to accepting this bill? Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Carlson. Others that have bills? Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. I thought the light was on, and apparently it wasn't. I'm happy to be here today. I'm here appearing today on behalf of Veterans Benefit Guide. I would respectfully request the committee's introduction of a bill that would establish guardrails for for-profit companies assisting veterans seeking benefits. The RS number is 25 RD0525, and I'd also like to thank the reviser for her work on this bill.
Any other bills that need to be introduced? I really wanted to take time to do this. I'm going to kind of use this to transition into my announcements. Really want to encourage you to continue to take a look at your schedule. And it's going to be a tight schedule this year. And look at those dates. Don't be surprised by any of them. Don't get caught by any of them. We have until the 30th this month to accept bills from legislators or committee members. So this committee will end, the last day to receive bills from members will be the 30th. We also are going to be handing out eventually the other dates, but you take a look at your calendar and just keep track of that. And if you have any questions, please give us a holler, Betty or I, and we'll find the answer, or call Carly. She has the answers. Any other bills? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. At this time, announcements. I'd like to make announcements. Lieutenant Colonel Marshall, would you explain the packet that you?
Morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. At your desk are two documents from the Adjutant General's Department. Our annual report is finished, so I wanted to give each person on the committee a copy of that for your reference. That's the document that is bound. And of particular note, on the very back page is a fold-out map of all the Kansas National Guard facilities. So you can have a look at that and see where we are throughout the state of Kansas physically. And then the other one is just a newsletter for us on the legislative session and what we're trying to get done as a department this session. So any questions, Mr. Chairman? That's all I have for you.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we look forward, we're going to have Lieutenant Colonel Marshall come back and speak to us at one of our meetings. Mark your calendar, save the date for 11 February, Armed Forces Appreciation Day. General Turner, is there anything that you would like to say on that? I'm sorry to surprise you with that, but is there anything that you would want to say about that? The Armed Forces Appreciation Day, and there's going to be a lot of things going on.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yes, sir. We are still kind of in the coordination phase right now and drafting out things. I think, and we're working it out between three different entities here with the Governor's Military Council and Lieutenant General Retired Perry Wiggins, and with Keith and their team with the TAGS office, and Rob Light and Eric Rollett are working with folks there to coordinate various activities that day that will include proclamation signings by the governor, with recognizing Armed Forces Appreciation Day, Vietnam Vietnam Veterans Day here in Kansas. And then we'll also be recognizing some of the Airmen of the Year, and then also looking at some other recognition of Vietnam era folks that had served as well. And then in addition, there'll be a number of displays that are set up in the Rotunda area there for military services and other organizations that folks can visit with and learn more about.
Thank you very much, sir. And again, I do apologize for putting you on the spot. Well, we will be putting out an agenda on that. There's an agenda out, and it's the things that General Turner said, spoke to. But it's going to be a big day, and I'm looking at that and seeing how things fall into place. We may shorten our meeting, or we may cancel our meeting that day if bills have been introduced and we're good there. We're not working any. I'm looking at maybe canceling so you can participate. There's going to be a lot of things going on. We will also have a proclamation. We're working on a proclamation to present for a resolution on the floor for Armed Services Day on the House floor. So just stand by. All of that, like General Turner said, is in the works, and the agenda can change. It's real fluid right now. And so because of that, it's real fluid on our part getting information to you, but we'll keep funneling that out as quick as possible. Does anybody have any questions about that? This is going to be a big day. Anybody have any questions? Okay. The other announcement is our first caucus meeting is on Monday, next Monday, the 27th. Be the military caucus, and it's from 11:30 to 1:30, and it's in 218. Room 218 North is straight across the hall. We were not able to get this room, so it's going to be the one across the hall. And we're going to have a speaker from William Wilkes from Kansas Chamber of Commerce. They spoke with us last year about the committee that they are forming, Military and Veterans Committee. So they'll explain more of that. Any other announcements? Anything else anybody has? That's all the announcements. That's all we have. We are working on putting together calendars. We're lining speakers up. We thought we had one for today, but that did not work out. We will next week. In fact, General Turner is going to be speaking next Tuesday, and then Representative Proctor, Pat, is going to come in and speak to us about the conference that went on this summer, and we'll be looking at that. All right, there's nothing else. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.